Welcome to Final Whistle Football News, the home of daily football and transfer updates. Subscribe now and join the community of true football lovers. Never miss a moment from the beautiful game. Newcastle 1-2 Arsenal stats. Late Gabriel header gives Gunners huge victory. A 96th-minute winner from Gabriel Magalhaes secured a dramatic comeback victory for Arsenal at St James' Park as they beat Newcastle United 2-1 on Sunday. A game unsurprisingly defined by corner kicks went to the Gunners as headers from Mikel Merino and Gabriel overturned Nick Woltemade's first-half effort for the hosts. Having saved a late point against Manchester City last Sunday, Arsenal left it late again, this time able to secure all 3 points to make ground on leaders Liverpool following their 2-1 loss at Crystal Palace on Saturday. Arsenal go second with the win, while Newcastle were made to pay for not putting the game to bed, though were arguably quite fortunate they led for as long as they did in a contest the visitors dominated for large periods. It was a bright start by Arsenal, with Eberechi forcing a good save from Nick Pope low down to his left in the 5th minute. The visitors were awarded a penalty after Jacob Murphy's errant back pass sent Victor Gyökeres through, with the Swede brought down by Pope. However, a VAR check showed the Newcastle goalkeeper to have made contact with the ball first and referee Jared Gillett overruled his initial decision. Mikel Arteta will have been cursing his luck further in the 25th minute when a sharp Arsenal attack ended with Declan Rice feeding Leandro Trossard, and the Belgian struck the near post with his left-footed shot. Ease was denied again by Pope with a shot from the edge of the box following a long throw, but despite all that pressure from the Gunners, it was Newcastle who went in front. Christian Mascara sloppily gave away a corner with an overhit back pass, and Arsenal paid for it. Most of the threat from the hosts came from corners, and it was a short corner that saw Sandro Tonali whip a ball into Woltemade, who headed past David Raya to give the hosts the lead against the run of play. Woltemade became the 6th Newcastle player to score in his first 2 Premier League home games for the club, after Moussa Sissoko, 2013, Pape Cissé, 2012, Carlos Daniel Cordon, 2000, Alan Shearer, 1996, and Les Ferdinand, 1995. For the second Premier League game in a row, Arsenal trailed 1-0 at the break. It was the first time since April 2023 the Gunners had been behind in successive league games. Arteta brought Saliba on for Mascara at the break, and his team largely dominated after halftime as well. Arsenal had 77.9% possession in the opening 15 minutes of the second half, with Jurrien Timber forcing another excellent save from Pope after Martin Zubimendi dinked a lovely ball over the top for the Dutch defender to head towards goal. Jacob Murphy threatened to double Newcastle's lead when he broke away in the 64th minute, but he was closed down by Rice, who blocked the winger's eventual shot out for a corner. Bukayo Saka, who had looked lively, was unable to record what would have been his 100th goal involvement in the Premier League for Arsenal, with last week's late hero Gabriel Martinelli replacing him with 20 minutes to go. It was his fellow substitute who brought Arsenal level, though, and in very similar fashion to how they fell behind. A short corner routine ended with Rice whipping a ball in and Merino flicked his header in off the far post. The Spaniard's goal was his 7th for Arsenal in the Premier League in 2025, at least 2 more than any other player for the Gunners in this calendar year. Gabriel then rose highest to meet Martin Odegaard's corner to nod in with just 2 minutes of stoppage time remaining to send the visiting fans into ecstasy. Timed at 95:45, it was Arsenal's second latest winning goal in a Premier League away game on record, since 2003-2004, only behind Rice's winner at Luton Town in December 2023, 96:23. For Newcastle, it was all too familiar having also lost to Liverpool at home deep into injury time just a few weeks ago. It was a huge victory for Arsenal and a potentially massive one in the title race even at this early stage, though they remain second, 2 points behind Liverpool. Thanks for watching that. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Final Whistle Football News, and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop with the latest transfer news and rumors. One more thing, what are your thoughts on these updates? Comment below.